Moving on, that Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation in Beijing, China, a historic meeting organized by the Chinese government, was commemorated by world leaders who gathered to discuss high-quality Belt and Road cooperation, focusing on mutual development and prosperity, with around 130 leaders from Africa, South America, and other emerging markets who descend on Beijing for the That Belt and Road Forum. The forum marks the 10th anniversary of the Belt and Road Initiative, showcasing global support for China's ambitious infrastructure and connectivity project. Here are the details.
Leaders such as Denis Sassou Nguesso of the Congo, Ethiopia's Abiy Ahmed, Nigeria's Kashim Shettima, and many others arrived in Beijing for talks underlining cooperation and partnership across the continents. Chilean President Gabriel Boric and Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban were among the early arrivals, with more world leaders set to join the summit on October 17th. Kenya's President William Ruto, who was among the state attendees for the Beijing Forum, engaged in bilateral discussions with his host, President Xi Jinping, and other global leaders, with their discussions focusing on matters of mutual benefit and cooperation. Ruto participated in a Kenya-China Investors Roundtable, highlighting Kenya's growing importance as an investment hub for Chinese companies. He further emphasized the rapid rise of China as Kenya's leading trading partner, with substantial trade volumes between the two nations, mentioning the substantial Chinese investments in critical sectors in Kenya, including energy, construction, manufacturing, and telecommunications.
Within a very short time, China has risen rapidly and become Kenya's leading trading partner. Last year, Kenya's exports to China amounted to $230 million, while Chinese exports to Kenya were valued at $3.8 billion. Chinese companies in Kenya have invested immensely in critical sectors, including energy, construction, manufacturing, and telecommunication.
President Ruto underlined the importance of extending the standard gauge railway SGR from Naivasha into Uganda and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC. The goal is to connect the eastern coast of Africa to the western coast, facilitating trade across the continent.
The reason why we are discussing with China on extending the standard gauge railway beyond Naivasha into Uganda, into DRC Congo, all the way to Congo-Brazzaville, is because we want to connect the eastern coast of Africa to the western coast of Africa using the SGR. We've had conversations with the president of Uganda, with the president of DRC, with the president of Congo, Brazzaville, and we've all agreed on the need to extend this piece of infrastructure as a means of facilitating trade across our continent and making sure that companies like yourselves who set up in Kenya not only have access to the Kenyan market, but have also access to the East African market and the continental market.
Chen Kong, chairman of the Kenya-China Chamber of Commerce, expressed interest for expanding trade between Kenya and China, highlighting that Kenyan products have not yet fully penetrated the Chinese market.
Your Excellency, we noted that the Kenya products not really opened China market yet. And we are delighted to inform you. We have set up 3 Kenya national pavilions in Guangzhou, Shenzhen, and Xi'an, 3 different cities. And this national pavilion will promote Kenya products as coffee, tea, macadamia, and also the tourism and also the investment opportunities.
He further addressed the trade imbalances and challenges affecting trade, with the chamber proposing on establishing factories in Kenya and creating a common marketing platform. These factories would manufacture products such as mobile phones and phone covers, simplifying marketing and making it cost-effective, enticing more investors to set up in Kenya and produce for the African market.
Thank you very much.
As a chamber, Your Excellency, we have noticed the trade imbalance caused by several challenges. You will appreciate that the trade comes before investment. getting markets of products made in Kenya is expensive. The cost of marketing made in Kenya within the country and in Africa is costly. This is making it a challenge to convince investors to invest in Kenya and to manufacture for Africa. Your Excellency, to solve this problem, we propose to have factories that were established by building a common marketing platform. For example, factories to making mobile phones in Kenya, and some making chargers, some making these phone covers. If for them to do marketing for their own products, it will be very expensive and difficult. If we can build a platform for people to come to the same platform to pick everything, then it will become easy. And also for them to get more orders to produce in Kenya.
As the Third Belt and Road Forum unfolds in Beijing, leaders and representatives from around the world are actively engaged in discussions that promise to strengthen global cooperation, boost infrastructure development, and enhance connectivity across the continents. Jennifer Macau, GBS News.